So you might be familiar with the name Hasanabi or Hassan Piker. He's a political streamer on Twitch. Anyways, he got himself in a situation yesterday, and when he was confronted by everyone, hey, what are you doing? It's like when your partner walks in and you're beating your dragon and you tell them, he straight up told them, it's not what you think, even though it is what everyone thinks. What did he do? Did he forget to turn off the stream while he's beating his dragon and told the chat it's not what you think? No. He abused the shit out of the shock collar method for dogs to train them, whatever. We'll get to that in a sec after the clip. He was caught abusing it, losing his shit for no apparent reason, and yeah, shocked his dog and got exposed in front of the whole internet.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Now, the internet is kind of divided on this. It's Hassan Piker's hardcore fans. The ones who would literally eat his asshole if he asks them to. It's not his fans. His fans are, giving him shit for this. Versus the whole internet with common sense. The Hassan Piker's people are saying, oh, it's just, a streaming deck. Most popular streamers or any streamer who goes full in and invests into streaming. They have a streaming deck where they press buttons, sound effects, or something in the stream is going to happen. And yeah, they're saying it wasn't a shock collar or whatever. It was Hassan just pressing on a stream deck, and it happened for the dog to misstep, maybe hurt herself, and that's why the dog went. And you know what I tell those people? Look here, you donkey, come over here. I have logic. I have eyes and I have common sense. If you saw the second he went for it to press something after he was pissed for no apparent reason. That's when the dog went. Now, I spoke about this with my friend, shock collars on dogs. My friend's sister has 3 dogs, and she says, the sister uses it for loud barking. If they continuously bark a lot, she just, shocks them. Apparently, it's safe for the dogs. They just get a little tickle around their neck. Hey, don't stop barking, you donkey. Or if, they leave the house, they get shocked. This is like a perimeter where they can't pass from this line over here. Or whenever the sister took the dogs to the stables with horses, because she has a stable, they get, if they're misbehaving or barking at the horses, or just creating a lot of issue, or running away or trying to run into while the horses are there, they get shocked. I went back and forth with this. I think it is morally wrong. Apparently, it's a no, it is against the law in most countries, especially in Europe. But many people still use it for training purposes. My personal opinion, you might disagree with me. It is absolutely fine. We do not have to see eye to eye on things, on everything, It is morally wrong to fucking electrocute your dog. And I get the love-hate relationship with your pets. Don't look at, me just love bombing all these fuckers. I still have my issues with these donkeys in the house. They sometimes piss me the fuck off. I'm trying to, either work or, nap or sleep. I see them playing with a fucking trash can. They're dropping it. All the trash falls on the ground because they're curious. Maybe they're bored. I don't know. But what I do is I use my mother's method. Cha-ching! Shut up! Shut up! My aim is pretty shitty, just like when you're drunk and you're trying to take a pee at the bar's bathroom. It's pretty bad, but it gets the job done. It's, makes them move away, but again, they go, and again, I have to, all that shit. I do not give them my mother's full VIP experience. Obviously, I don't do that because that's fucking animal abuse, and that's just morally beyond fucked, and if anyone does that, deserves the deepest place in hell. But my excuse is they're spreading garbage all over the place, and I throw a slipper. I don't fucking electrocute them, or I don't tie them up, and I, maybe all I'll do is, blow on their face, so they'll be like, no, it's a big no. But what was his excuse over here for electrocuting his dog? Some would say, oh, it's a safe place for the dog. That's part of the training, apparently, where you keep the dog at a place, and if they move, you electrocute them. What the fuck? It's a house. Let the dog or the cat be comfortable with whatever they want to be comfortable. You don't have to force them on where to be comfortable, right? But anyways, did he take accountability for it? Fuck no. He started blaming it on his mom, and he started blaming it on the dog as well.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Oh, you get electrocuted and you're crying about it?
But just stop.
What is this? A dog in my house doesn't go. They need to, you know, in this case, woman up, and they need don't be so dramatic. What is wrong with you? I don't know what to say to this donkey over here. You electrocuted your dog? Well, I'm 99% sure he did. 1% there's a chance. Well, no, actually, I am 100% sure that he electrocuted. Does he accept it? No, he denied it, and we'll get to his response in a bit, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if your dog starts crying because you shot with an electrocution around their neck, they're such a baby. What is wrong with them for acting this way? Also, what the fuck did the dog do? What? How is it annoying you? How is this part of training? Sure, in some countries it's illegal. You think it's morally right to electrocute your dog for training purposes for their safety? Sure. What did this dog do over here? All this poor dog did was take 2 steps off of his bed, safe space, whatever you want to call it, and that's when Hassan lost his shit, as if, you know, he was sleeping and the dog or the cat was just rubbing his asshole or her asshole and, you know, in your face.
It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Yeah, who the fuck do you think you are running around my room? This is my space, and you need to respect my space. And stand in the corner, lay in the corner over there. If you decide to move, I am going to electrocute you. Thanks to my mom, this shit is happening. No boundaries whatsoever. So I'm gonna teach her a lesson by.
No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented. I think this clip went to Trump's big baby desk.
I'm pretty sure this dog gets a lot of love inside that house, without a doubt. Is living a good life, eating the top-notch, high-quality foods, but I still think this is very, very wrong for him to do. Sure, there are some spaces you don't want your animal to go to. For example, they still do. They fucking climb my monitors over here. The cats, they, you know, nap over here. They eat their own assholes literally where I eat. But at the end of the day, they're cats. It's not really my house. This is their house. But again, you don't have to electrocute them just to tell them no. It is a no for you to do so. I'm sure there are other ways to teach your dog that, hey, this is a no-go zone and you need to no-go, right? There's more clips of him also circulating online where there's, you know, a guest was in his stream, and apparently the guest said that the collar is too tight. Like, you can't even put one finger where you need to have 2.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we go.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get 1. I think you're choking her.
She's like, there's a lot of neck meat.
You see it, chat? It beeps. It beeps. It beeps.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. Fish and his dogs. For Fish and his dogs barking. I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
Now, when you get exposed like this, the only way to save your ass, if you're actually telling the truth, is immediately, right after it happens, the chat starts giving you shit, you immediately take the collar and show them, hey, this is this or that. He didn't do that. Many hours later, I think he even ended the stream later on, he came forward and he took out the collar, and this is what he said.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it.
Actually, I'd like to confirm that this was indeed the next stream, as he changed clothes already. Now, I'm sure that vibrator made her, that you hear from the dog, it was a satisfying one, because she enjoyed the vibrator around her neck, and she gets a neck massage every time. Are you fucking dunking me? That is not a satisfying noise. That is a painful noise, as the dog is in pain, as it pretty much looks like she did indeed get electrocuted. Now, it doesn't stop there. Hassan continued by saying more dumb shit, trying to protect himself against, you know, the whole internet and the backlash that it's receiving.
It's going viral that they're claiming that the most well-trained and the most spoiled, best kept after dog on the planet is actually being abused by me, apparently, because I gave her the place command while she was getting off, and then she yelped. These shadows don't know she broke the other beds. Yeah, she'd broken the previous bed. Bro, that dog is being abused. 4-hour streams every day of Hassan. I can't imagine. Yeah, and I suspect it's coming from, you know, some crazy haters. They said you shocked her with a button. Yeah, in my evil villain lair. Good thing I didn't hit the fucking trapdoor button instead on accident. She reviewed food online. She yelped. No, she went when she was getting off the bed, because I assume she like either stepped funny or clipped her fucking foot on something. I don't know.
Oh yes, there was no shock device there. I was, fingering my food. I just had to reach for it, and it just happened. Coincidentally, happened for my dog to hurt herself because she stepped funny or her nails got stuck somewhere. That's why she started, doing that. Now again, I said without a doubt this dog is living a very good life, but it is also without a doubt getting abused in this situation. Sure, if you want to train it and use a shock collar, do you? It's your fucking life. I'm not an animal police, but when you do it for no reason, yeah, sure, barking a lot, you might. It's a training lesson apparently. I still think it's morally wrong, but do you? But when you use a shock collar and you get caught and your excuse is, oh, she just stepped funny and made that noise and you shocked it for no reason whatsoever, yeah, you're a piece of shit. Now he said, oh, she broke the beds, that's why she needs to learn not to break that. How is she breaking she is not allowed to step on the floor because she's going to break the floor? You want her to stay on the bed? Well, isn't she going to break the bed? Doesn't make sense to me. Not very much. Now, another streamer decided to dig even deeper than everyone else and decided to go and find the exact shock collar, which, the possibilities of it being the same is like 99.9%. And actually confirmed that this is indeed a shock collar and you can actually remove the shock if you want to or not. So pretty much he could have very possibly just removed the shock collar the next day where he was like, guys, look over here. You're accusing me of being a piece of shit. How dare you, you piece of shit?
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator half-mile remote e-collar, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape, in the positioning of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike this one with the much more curvy light than the one Hassan has. This one, which is vibrate only, also has its charging point on the side. The one Hassan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version, where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable. You can just remove them. Or apparently, maybe, plausibly, ostensibly, cover them with black tape. That seems to be where we are now.
Now, if he does this shit on stream, God knows the shit that he does off stream. I only see one solution to this whole thing. So I wanted to put a shock collar on him, and someone needs to go bzz, 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 and then Hassan starts moaning the shit out of himself. Obviously, JK, that is not ideal. Maybe no. That's just not how it is. Just I'm sorry, the dog is again living a very good life, receiving a lot of love, but you can't pull these type of shit. Hopefully he learns from this. I doubt it. What is going to happen to him? Everyone's going to shit talk him. He's going to be known as the dog electrocutor. To this day, he's still denying that he buzzed his dog. He's never going to admit it. And over time, in a month or two, everyone's going to forget about this. And life moves on. Yeah, that's just how things are when creators pull shit like this. And they always get away with it. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to, just call him out on this. Honestly, I found it very disgusting as a pet owner myself. But yeah, more videos over here. Like, subscription, it much appreciated. You take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.